opportunity to take a moment for yourselves. And we're going to have a lot of those opportunities. I've started to actually notice that these, already after just a few days of practicing social distancing, my relationships are beginning to alter. My connection, my appreciation, my sense of value, and my presence is all about here and now. And this is one of the beautiful aspects that crisis invites an opportunity for cataclysmic growth. And we are going to use today our bodies, our breath, our emotional states to work through what is coming up for all of us. And we're going to do that as if we were and are indeed a microcosm of the whole universe. Each of us represents the whole, the macro. And by working on ourselves, we practice something called self-inquiry. So you want to be able to meet what is taking place for you as symbolic or representative of the whole. Whenever I do a yoga practice, we begin Aruna yoga with intention. This intention means that we come to our heart's highest and best prayer for us in this moment. It usually begins with ourselves, and then we take that prayer, which is for us, and we offer that prayer out into the world. And as we offer it out into the world, we are inviting a global shift in consciousness, throwing our microcosmic intention into ripple the ocean of consciousness that is out there, that is everyone, because really there is no separation between us, and we're shown that now. So we're going to begin by taking your phones, devices, so we can begin to use the music. And if everybody is opening the Aruna Open Corona Yoga playlist, and the first song is called Winter Sleeps, and when on the count of 3 we're all going to press Winter Sleeps to start. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. Okay. So begin by sitting, and as you come to sit, you can lean forward, take the flesh of your buttocks and actually spread it apart, open, so you ground through your seat bones. Now imagine that running through the spinal column is a cord, an imaginary piece of gut. You can't even see it. And as if some celestial hand were reaching out from the heavens, it's grabbing this piece of gut, pulling it up through the crown of your head. The spine will lengthen and your chin will tuck in. So what you do is you just take your chin and use your thumb and draw it in. Place the hands on the knees. Pull your navel point in. Close the eyes. And become present to your body and every sensation that you feel in your body. I don't know what is here for you, but for me there is pain in my lower back. I feel as if my whole foundation is beginning to shift. So just see what's here for you. The raindrops are falling outside. You may hear the music, the sound of my voice. And take all of that attention now and bring it to your own breath. Focusing on the melody of your inhale and your exhale for the next few moments. And then with your hands, you're going to extend the arms. You might open your eyes to do this and paint a giant aura with your fingers until they reach the tips. And you can touch them, and as you exhale, you're going to open. This is a very simple way to begin to activate your immune system, which which is a really fundamental tool, because yoga shows us through our body, through our breath, and through ancient teachings, how to heal and activate and boost our immune systems and the innate healing capacity of the body at a time where we need it more than ever. And as we do it for ourselves, just imagine that we are doing it for the entire globe, for every living thing, human, animal, insect, all of nature. We are one in this one unified breath, and we become like the heartbeat, like the lungs of the whole world. When you get to the top of your next breath, we're all going to pause here, interlace the fingers and extend. So it looks a little bit like this. You cross over your thumbs, your index fingers come together, you lift up. And if you can, if there's too much tension, just keep it like this. If you've got shoulder issues, you can put your hands in front of your heart. If you are able to, you extend and use the upper arms to gently press into the temples. Then with a strong, deep inhale, you're going to breathe in and bring up the prana, this vital life force that is present in all living things. You're going to expand it, increase it, bring it up, and activate our own internal system, like we're turning on a universal healing machine. It's working for all of us. We work for each other. We send this healing to those that cannot reach us. We send this healing to every single person, showering all the affected areas, the affected people. Now inhale, hold the breath, squeeze your pelvic floor as if you were trying to stop yourself going to the toilet. Pull your navel point back to protect your lower back. Keep the breath suspended. If you have high blood pressure, just breathe long and deep out. Don't focus on holding the breath if there is high blood pressure. And then exhale the breath, release the internal lock. Yogis refer to this lock as a bandha. What it does is it activates our internal power that no virus, that no circumstances, that nothing can take from us. Now you might be feeling sensation in your arms. I know I certainly am. My nervous system is beginning to open and stuff is starting to come up. So just see what's taking place in your body. Welcome it. Notice the sensation and say, you know what? I'm not going to judge what I'm feeling right now, the sensation of my arms raised up. It's just my mind. I'm not going to judge even this craziness that's taking place as our world, as we know it. And everything that we've taken to be sure dissolves. So let's not judge our sensations. Let's dissolve and suspend judgment for everything, and just to be here, zooming out to the greater picture. Now exhaling, bringing the hands in front of the heart. And as the thumbs reach into the chest, into the breastbone, you can push the base of the palms together. The elbows will fan out. Roll the shoulder blades back. Close the eyes. Focus at your third eye point. Connect to the sound of your own breath. The breath is here. The breath is now. The breath, our window to how we're feeling. Neshima is the word for breath in Hebrew. Neshama is the word for soul. Your breath will reveal how you feel. The breath will show you and guide you through the anxiety that we are all feeling. So if anxiety is here, welcome anxiety. If trepidation, if it's big, if it's profound, just welcome it. Trust your body. Your body knows how to process this. It is infinitely intelligent. Give it space. And let the intention of your heart, the prayer that is here now for you, your Individual prayer is a collective offering. As you wish it for yourself, so too, like a pebble in the ocean of consciousness, will it ripple to reach every place. And a great gratitude is arising for me to be able to connect to you and to use this platform to share in healing. And with your breath, see what is arising for you. See what is here for you now. As you inhale and exhale your intention, your prayer into your room, from your heart to the whole world, from your individual into the collective embrace, and from here and now into the eternal present moment that is here. And we use the power of the word, the power of our intention, the power of our heart's prayer to offer a collective prayer, and I will speak these words through. A collective prayer for consciousness to awaken in grace and elegance, a collective embrace for the highest and the best, and all the support that is needed on all realms, from the earthly to the heavens. May we connect as one, to support each other, to love each other, to heal our sacred home. And may these words ripple out into the ocean of consciousness that is still, that is quiet, that is divinity, the self, whatever name you want to give to pure awareness. This awareness is your nature. Now inhale, we're going to open the eyes, open the arms. And as you exhale, if you're on a support, come off it. Maybe you've been sitting too long and you're not used to sitting, so just feel free to stretch the legs out, massage your knees, shake the feet out a little bit. And we're going to start to use our bodies to heal. We're going to use our bodies to give form to the formless, to give direction to our intention. Place your hands on your knees. We begin with a Sufi grind. You're going to inhale, bring the body forward, and then exhale, bring it all the way back. If you're sitting on a chair, you can do this just as well. You don't need to be sitting on the floor. Don't be uncomfortable. Please distinguish between sensations that are short and sharp. Those you do not push through. And this is going to be an all levels class, so we're not going to do too much crazy stuff. What we're going to do now is global healing. Healing of ourselves, healing of the world, and purification of the fear, letting go of the emotions that are traversing, that are revulating through our world. And we do it for the people that cannot. Now, the physical attention is on your heart. So imagine that you have a lighthouse, or that the emanation from your heart is guiding the way. So instead of putting our focus and our attention on our fear, we put our focus and our attention on healing and light. And that means you listen to the advice that we are given by the medical authorities in whose trust we are placing our health, our global health. That means we social distance. We listen to what is common sense and do the best that we can with hygiene. But then we focus our attention on our trust rather than our fear. So it's a choice of creating a frequency of trust as opposed to a frequency of fear. Now we're going to go in the opposite direction. And for a moment, just let your fears dissolve if they can. And if they can't, just let them be. Just give them space as we inhale forward, opening the heart, returning back to this, from where we all began and where we will all go, irrespective of whether we are touched by anything on the outside. So moving, heart is guiding, heart is creating the flow. Close your eyes, focus on your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, the cinematic screen against which consciousness projects itself. And then you're going to inhale and come to center, take the outsides of the knees, and you're going to squeeze them in, as if you were trying to really, really lock the knees. You could actually get your hands stuck between the knees. And then you're going to just let them flop out. For some of you, it might not look like that, it might not fan out so much, that's perfectly okay. Whatever your body's ability, you squeeze it in, and then you drop it. So it looks like this. You inhale, and you exhale. And we're going to start to open our psoas muscle. Our psoas muscle is a muscle that runs along the front, in front of our hips. And when we are in fight or flight, which a lot of us are experiencing in this threat moment where we are really going into survival mode. So this part of the body, the psoas, clenches up as we go into fear. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring the feet underneath us. And if it's possible for you to come onto the knees, you're going to come onto the knees. You might need to put a blanket underneath the knees. From here, you're going to just place your hands on the front of the hips. This is your psoas muscle. And imagine, just for the moment, let's visualize that all of our fear is stored here, all of our trauma, all of our past consciousness. And as you inhale, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. You're going to flex the feet, place the hands on the lower back. I see someone's trying to get in. Open the shoulders, lift up, and then as you exhale, you lean a little bit back, and then you're going to inhale, come back to center. So let's do this again. Just a gentle way of opening. This is going to go into our lower back, and then back to center. Don't have to go too far, and please don't, even if you feel that you can, just take it slow. We're just beginning our practice. Now point the toes behind you. Extend out one leg, and as you inhale, we're going to raise up one arm and place the other arm on the outside of our leg to support us. Now inhale, lengthen your extended arm. The side body and all the spaces will help to activate immune system functioning. And then exhale, you're going to come up and over. Take a few breaths here. Let us connect to our breath, our most powerful tool. And the thing that transforms exercise, bodily movement, into yoga. Inhale, coming to center, extend the arms. Exhale, stick the tongue out to the bottom of the chin, and let's do a lion's exhalation like this. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale, we're coming in the opposite side. So it's the sage pose, known as Vashisthasana. Let's abandon the names and just be here, opening. The side body opens. The side body accesses all of our fear. So just open, feel what is coming up. Breathe deeply with me, inhaling. And exhaling, keep stretching. Space between the muscles. One more breath with me. Exhale. Now inhale, come to center. Extend the arms. Place the palms of the hands together. Use your internal support. So you lock your pelvic floor. You bring the knee in. We're going to curl the toes behind us. And then come to sit back on the heels. Inhale, extend the arms up and take Kali Mudra again. 3 breaths here. Very, very unpleasant sensation and where your toes are connecting to the sole. Now inhale, you're going to lift. Exhale, point the toes. Place the hands in front of the chest and extend now the other leg out. One arm comes to support the outside of your extended leg. The opposite arm lifts up. Roll the shoulders, tuck the tailbone in, and lift and engage your pubic bone. Now inhale. Exhale. This pose is called the gateway. And we are truly at a gateway. Everything that we've known until now is falling away. Our freedom of movement, our financial institutions, being able to work, see each other, socialize. Every little drop of our lives is changing. Now you're going to inhale to center. And then as you exhale, we're coming up and over and opening this side part of the body. Now a song is coming on. If it's not on, it's called Light. Put the song on and feel here these muscles open, the muscles holding the rib cage. As they open, we've got more space to breathe. Now inhale to center, bring the palms of the hands together, squeeze your lock, bring the knees in, and then come to sit in what is called Vajrasana, or the rock pose, or easy pose, which is like this if you can't. Whichever pose you're going to do, you're going to begin a spinal flex, inhaling and exhaling. Once you've got the motion, and I'll do it from a diagonal so you can see. Once you get that motion, focus at your third eye point, connect to your breath, and the breath becomes really powerful. Your rhythm might be slow for you, it might be fast. If you can get a dynamic breath, go for it. If you have high blood pressure, if you're pregnant, if you've got hiatus hernia, reflux, don't do any dynamic breaths today or ever. Just focus on a long, deep breath. Those of you that can, you can breathe more powerfully for about another 30 seconds, staying with spinal flex. Now you keep focusing on the chest coming forward, on opening the heart. Now inhale, hold. Exhale in the opposite direction. If it's too much for you to sit like this, just cross the feet, otherwise stay on the knees. You bring the arms up in front of you. You gently nestle on the insides of the heels as you begin to inhale and exhale. So it's the same movement, just with arms. As you inhale, the chest opens. As you exhale, it closes. Focus at your third eye point or at your heart. And as you do, put your attention on your trust of your body to keep you strong. Put your attention on a global healing, that everything that we need to support this wave of fear, this war that is happening will arise. We will be supported. Everything that we need, nutritionally, emotionally, will be provided, trusting in the infinite abundance that abounds. Now keep going. You're going to feel sensations and just let them go. You start to fly. Inhale. Exhale. Every breath carries you through. Today is day 2 of homeschooling. I'm loving it. I don't know how you guys are feeling. Day 3, excuse me. In Israel, it's day 3. And every moment is precious. A moment to be present with my beloveds. A moment to see and really explore what they are learning and to be a part of it. This is a beautiful thing. Maybe in a week I'm going to be screaming and pulling out my hair. But right now, that's all you've got. Inhale and exhale. Focus on that. Where are you putting your attention? Where is your attention? That is where your energy goes. Now, inhale, open. Hold the breath. Close the eyes. Suspending the breath, I can feel my nervous system is starting to rock and little bits of shaking is starting to happen. You may start to shake, and that's perfectly acceptable and actually desirable. Turn the thumbs down. I'll do this from the side as well. You're going to release and bring the hands down. Interlace the fingers. If you can, straighten the elbows. If that is possible, maybe you can lift the arms, see where you can go. Long deep breath. Focus on your breath. We use life as the way to guide us. Now open the hands. Feel the energy slowly. Feel the energy that is moving through the hands. And then you'll find that there is a ball of energy, and just visualizing that this is the entire universe. This ball of energy is our globe, it's our earth. And as we inhale, we are drawing in light. And as we exhale, we are breathing truth, light, healing, purification. As we open into this opportunity now to truly surrender our ego, our mind, and redefine. Place the palms of the hands together. You're coming onto all fours. So when you come onto all fours, make sure that your arms are under the shoulders. The knees are underneath the hips. And you're just going to start to move. I'm not going to tell you how to do this. I invite you to go inside of your body, to explore the stuckness that you may find in your hips or your lower back or the shoulders or the wrists. If your wrists are sore, you can come down into your forearms, so you don't have to put pressure. Just moving, listening to the music, listening to what we're hearing, and being guided by the movement that your body is dictating. And then we're going to come to a neutral place. So the arms are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. As you inhale, you collapse the spine, open the chest and look up, opening the throat. And then as you exhale, you squeeze your pelvic floor muscles and draw the chin in toward the chest. Inhale up, exhaling down. And just check if the messaging is fine, that the sound is all going okay, if there's any messaging in the... Okay? On the right, just to see that there's no... Just checking in on your messaging. It's okay. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Now from here, extend your right leg out behind you. And we're going to just move back and forward like this. And then push through your right hand, extend the left arm up and see if you can find balance by raising the right leg. Drop the head down so the spine stays as neutral as is possible. And then lower the hand, lower the knee, and like a dog shaking off his tail, I'm just going to move from left to right. And then inhale back to center. Extend now your left leg out. Ground through the left hand. Extend the right arm up. Lift the left leg and come to this balance. Now inhaling here, and then as you exhale, place the hand, return the leg, and shake your tail out. From here, you're going to inhale, look up, and as you exhale, curl the toes, bring the buttocks to the back of the heels, push away from the hands, and just hover for a moment until you gradually begin to extend the legs, alternating the heels out. Feel the back of the body opening. And then slowly come down to the knees, open the feet, and come into child's pose. The head rests between the hands, extend the arms out. Take a breath or two, just feeling the breath. And as you stay in child's pose, and maybe your forehead doesn't touch the ground, then you can make fists with your hands and just bring the hands as a support. Now from here, you're going to inhale, bring yourself up, lift your right leg up, and then as you exhale, we'll sweep the right leg between the hands. You may need to help it by grabbing it, just helping it along like that. Then you push up onto your right knee, and let's connect as we open the left psoas, the left side. Squeeze your left buttock cheek and sink down. Imagine you've got an anchor in your sacrum. So the anchor is just gravitationally drawing you down to the depth of the ocean of awareness. Now from here, you're going to inhale, bring the palms of the hands to the heart. And then as you exhale, you may bring the arms up if that feels appropriate for you. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release through the mouth. Let go of tension. Emotions may already start to be arising. So welcome whatever arises. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring the hands to the heart, all the way outside, and you're going to bring the right foot back and use a cat-cow, inhaling up, exhaling down, just to release whatever blocks, we call these blocks grunties, in the yogic tradition, are starting to be released through our practice. Now inhale to a neutral spine, exhale. Then you're going to take the left leg, help it along if you need to, and then bend forward. Bring your hands up onto the left knee. Take a few breaths here. Open up through the heart. Imagine just focusing that lighthouse that emanates from your heart. Now, on your next breath, bring the palms of the hands together and lift up. Maybe look up, or just look ahead of you. If this doesn't feel good for your shoulders, keep the arms down. From here, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to place the palms of the hands down on the outside of your left foot and step to meet your right and left feet together. I'm going to step to the front of the mat. So from here, you come into a forward fold. If you have high blood pressure, you don't want to bring your head down. Or if you have reflux, you can just come halfway up like this. If you have sciatica, bend the knees completely and keep your spine straight so that you're not going to even come deeper than that if you have lower back issues. Some of you will be able to bend all the way forward. And from here, you're going to hold onto the elbows and start to rock. Now, if you're in the modification, you can just rock this way. So this protects the lower back. Notice I'm lifting my feet to give space. If you're in the forward fold, keeping your feet wide, give space for the lower back. Now inhale to center. As you exhale, bend the knees, and then vertebra by vertebra, you're going to roll yourself up to stand. Place the arms alongside of the body. Roll the shoulders to the ears and then exhale down. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful, it's on the other side. Inhale, plug it in. Now one more time, inhale and then exhale, opposite direction. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we come to our base pose. Close the eyes. Connect to your breath. Feel the soles of your feet on the ground. Feel the connection of the feet in the earth. Now imagine yourself grounding, feeling yourself rooted. That no matter what takes place, you are feeling that stability. You're feeling the earth holding you, nature supporting you. You are nature. You don't need to go out of your house to be nature. This is your essence. We are mirrors, microcosms. So let's kiss this earth we walk upon, as the words of the song invite us to do. As we do, we kiss our own essential nature. Inhale, bring the arms up. As you exhale, you're going to come into like a demi squat. And place the hands on the knees and then round the spine. So these squats are appropriate for all of us. You're coming down. If you've got high blood pressure, they're great. If you've got issues in your knees, they work. And some of you out there might be yearning for a little bit extra juice, so you can open the feet and do a deeper squat if that feels appropriate. Okay. Once you get to the bottom, you lift the hips and rise. These squats are amazing to do every day. You can do them with the kids. I've been doing them with my son every morning. We've been doing our yoga practice and doing these squats. And if those don't feel okay for you, while you carry on with those deep squats, you can just do a standing cat-cow. And if that doesn't even feel okay, just find a wall. Leaning against the wall. I hope you'll be able to see me here. Yeah. Inhale and exhale. As I release the tension in the lower back. And let us all meet. If you've been doing the squats, let us meet in the standing cat-cow, inhaling and exhaling. Now, inhale, you're going to bring your arms in center. Soften the elbows as if you're being supported by the elbows. And we begin a gentle twist that looks like this. Inhale. As you go from side to side, one side is inhale, the other side is exhale. Inhale. I've been taught to inhale left, exhale right. Just allow your breath to guide you. Let's get out of our heads into our body awareness, into sensation, emotion, presence, truth. I'm often saying that truth is the landscape for this work of self-inquiry. You can't inquire and then say, no, this isn't it, this is bullshit. You really need to take off the layers, take off the lies, the identities. Naked truth is exposure to your shadows, your fears, the darkest places inside of your heart. And you know what? Those are the very gateways that are going to lead you home. Right in the heart of your deepest, most avoided emotion, you will discover your essential nature beyond all identity, beyond all limitations. This freedom is accessed through the meeting of truth. Now inhale to center, turning the palms of the hands up. Bring the feet underneath the hips, so the legs are quite a bit close. That gives you a lot more stability to have your hips and your feet and your shoulders, all the joints stacked. Interlaced fingers above the head, and then exhale, bringing the hands on top of the crown of the head. Here you're going to inhale, go all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Find a focal point where you can put all of your attention that will hold you when your balance feels out. Use this to apply to the imbalance that our world is currently experiencing. Put your attention on the balance between the earth and the wisdom and common sense of living consciously, as well as the connection to the heavens. And you meet that here in the heart. So we're going to release and bring the hands into the heart, open the feet again, and then just feel like a pumping. And we're going to pump through the mouth. Now turning the fingers back, lift up, straighten the legs where there's just a little micro bend, twist to the side, stretch the side body just like we did when we were on our knees. Inhale to center, exhale, inhale to center, exhale, inhale to center, exhale, inhale to center, exhale, release the fingers, feel the energy, hold the hands up 60 degrees, keep the breath focused, a long deep breath, focus at your crown, the crown of your head, and incidentally corona is referring to crown. So we transmute and transform the corona into the crown, or 1,000-petal lotus, the access point to infinite consciousness, to which we all, without exception, belong. And we connect to the immunity and our systems, bodily, energetically, and spiritually, and we ask for help. We ask, I am asking. I am using this moment to ask, to be supported, to be guided, to be shown how to experience this present moment with presence and breath. Bring the palms of the hands through. And then releasing. Let's come to the front of the mat. I hope you're all doing okay. We're going to move our body a little bit dynamically. So if this part of the practice is too dynamic for you, you come down to your knees. You rest in child's pose. You lie on your back. You may grab a cup of tea, but we're going to move some stuff in our body. So let's come to stand at the front of the mat in what is the base standing pose. Arms are alongside. I keep my hips open. You can close them if your back is okay, if your lower back is not okay. Create space by having a hip distance. And I'll give you a little trick of how to know how to keep your hip distance verified. You bring one foot perpendicular to the instep of the other foot. Keep the ball of the foot where that is, and then just shift it, and that's going to be 1 foot. That's going to be your hip, your distance. So let's measure it. Taking the 1 foot perpendicular, keep the ball of the foot where it is, turn it. Now from here, open up into the standing pose. Connect to your breath. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, you can use the Ujjayi breath for the flowing sequence. If not, just focus on a long, deep breath and using the breath to catalyze the movement. Inhale, arms rise. Look to the thumbs. Exhale, bend forward. Some of you may need to bend the knees. Now inhale, look halfway up. Feel free to bring the hands onto the tops of the knees. Exhale, place the hands flat down. Step left foot back or right. Step right foot back. Downward facing dog. This triangle. Now visualize a pyramid. And the body is emulating this pyramid as you breathe long and deep. There are 4 sides, 3 standing sides and 1 base to this pyramid. And this pyramid is pure light. Its name is Or. It is protecting, healing, and replacing this pyramid from our own individual body over the entire earth. Now, keeping the consciousness of that healing light, you're going to lift your right leg up, and then bend the right knee and sweep it between the hands, draw the left heel back, and let's come just like we did when we were in our runner's lunge, by bringing the hands onto the knees. Maybe you want to take it up, bring the hands to the heart. If shoulders and everything's open here, you can raise the arms, and if your neck allows, you may look up as you come into the equestrian pose. It's a beautiful way to connect to horses and freedom and movement, and to open up the psoas muscle, releasing our tension. Place the palms of the hands down on the outside of the right foot. Step the right foot back. Now you're going to inhale into an upper plank. As you exhale, we're going to come through a half chaturanga or a full chaturanga. Inhale, extend the toes, roll the shoulder blades back. Hands are alongside of the chest. Rise into a cobra. Exhale all the way down, curl the toes. Bring the buttocks to the back of the heels or transition directly into downward facing dog. Now left leg lifts. Step the left foot between the hands into the lunge. So maybe you're down here, that might be too much for you. If it's too much, just bring the knee down. From here, bring the hands onto the knees, transitioning to your soft and sweet, delectable point. Extend up, if that feels appropriate for you. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, placing the hands down, step the left foot back. Inhale into an upper plank. Exhale either through a half chaturanga or through a full chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Roll the shoulder blades back, point the toes. Inhale, rise, open the chest. Exhale, lower the body, curl the toes, and either transition by bringing the buttocks to the back of the heels and up, or transitioning directly to downward facing dog. Look toward the 2 hands, bend the knees, step 1 foot in, step another foot in. Inhale halfway up, exhale drop, open the feet, and just start to pump up your music, and you're going to just start to dance and move. You may want to close your eyes so you can let yourself go. And this is probably the most important part of the practice, and the singular part I want you to take with you, to shake out. Shake out the fear. Shake out your trepidation, your trauma, whatever it is that you're feeling, whatever it is that's building up in your body. So the song is called Ayahuasca. If you're following on the playlist, you close the eyes. When you dance and when you shake, you invite blocked emotions to arise. So I'm going to invite you to start to shake like you have just stuck your finger in an electric socket. You can hear my jaws are starting to shake. Sound will start to come. Invitation here is to rip it, rock it, go crazy. The body will start to process, and a desire for sound will arise. Lift the lid up and let it come. Keep letting sound come. Whenever there's a desire, to release through sound, take the opportunity and let it rip. A bit of shouting, a bit of screaming, meeting of rage. Meet what it feels like to lose control. What comes up? No more planning, gone. No more dinners, no more restaurants, no more shopping, gone. Letting it out. What is here for you? Just let it come. Make sure your movement goes into the upper body so that you can activate the circulatory lymphatic systems and our immune functioning. And start to jump. Use your breath. Keep going. Every day, 1 to 3 minutes of shaking. It allows us to physiologically release our emotions, letting them go. Open the door. Tongue out. Find the nooks, the crannies, the places in your body where you are holding on, and shake it out. Release it. Let it go. Keep shaking out. Shake, jump. If you're just entering the room now, shake, double time. Just go straight into the shake. Open the chest. Twist through the chest. Last bit, give it a go. Squeeze the juice out of this freeing, liberational dance to freedom. You know, we might be stuck in our houses, but if we have a lesson from Nelson Mandela, imprisonment on the outside does not take away from our freedom. Freedom to be, freedom to grow, freedom to expand, freedom to be strong, to heal, and to connect. We cannot change what has happened. The future is actually unknown. Slow down the movement as if you were wading slowly into the present moment. And as you do, come to the front of your mat. So remember, if you've got hip issue, lower back issues, open the hips. And this song is a prayer for me. This is called The Power of Now. It is the Aruna anthem. It invokes the only truth, which is this eternal, everlasting moment. This is all we have. And in this, you will find yourself. You will discover. If you've got the music on, listen to the words. If you don't, just listen to your breath. Shift the weight now onto one leg. Level 1 is to just bring the heel to rest. Level 2 is to bring it onto the calf muscle. Level 3 is to bring it up. And then let's bring the palms of the hands to the heart and inhale and open so that we can work our immune system, making us stronger for everyone. Feel this. This is the tree pose. The tree for me is the connection to the infinite consciousness and interconnection with the earth. We inhale oxygen, exhale carbon dioxide, and the tree does the mirror. Inhaling carbon dioxide, exhaling oxygen. Feel that solidity. How the winds may blow, and they may sway, and they may have roots. So feel your sense of rootedness. Bring the palms of the hands together. Bring the lifted leg up and extend it forward. Hold here for a breath or two. And then you're going to step forward. Take option number 1, or just step back for the purposes of being able to see me. Here, here, or here. And now inhale, we're going to open into a different arm. Listen to the words. The power of love is here now. Power of now is here now. Look, I'm swaying. Sometimes balance is going to take you off. My balance is off. I don't know about you. But it feels like we're getting to reset a new balance. And the only way to do that is through the power of now. Inhale, bring the palms of the hands together. Exhale in front of you. Bring the leg forward and extend it. If it's too much for you, just bend the knee or put it on the floor. If you can, find that balance. That balance is here. In the middle of your body, that balance is here. Where your personal power is, your balance connects to the earth and the heavens. And then step forward. And then release, bringing the arms up. As we transition to the ground, so you bend forward, bend the knees to protect the lower back. Inhale, look halfway up, place the hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Now, with your breath, you feel everything that you are feeling. And you inhale, you come down to the knees, cross the ankles, and we're going to take a few variations. So some of you may go straight into the boat pose, which is like this. And I'll show you the variations from the side. Variation 1 is like this, and you can just do a seated cat-cow. Variation 2 is over here. Notice my chest is lifting. Variation 3 is to bring the arms out, and variation 4 is to extend the legs. And then inhale here, exhale, wherever you're at, find your boat. Find what feels appropriate for you, wherever it might be. And then exhale, you're going to extend the legs out. Pull the flesh of your buttocks back. Bring your hands behind you and just relax, visualizing yourself lying on a beach in pure nature. Feeling what's coming up in your body. Just feel what you're feeling. Maybe you can name it. Maybe you can't name it. But it's there, whatever it is, without a name. things without a name. Let them just pass through the alleyways of your own internal energy network. Now, I'm going to give a few options. You might go into a forward fold and stay here for about 7 breaths. You may bend the knees. If you have sciatica, you bend the knees. You keep your lower back protected, and you can just lean forward and back like this because that helps to release the sacroiliac joint. You can always open the legs, take a cushion or a support as well. That's another variation. Wherever you're going to go, just find your way. The song by Nicki Gomez that beautiful Rosemary shared with me has such beautiful lyrics. If you can hear it, listen to it, otherwise check out the playlist later. It's talking about healing. And just seeing us all being healed. Bend the knees. And let's come to lie on your back. Palms of the hands alongside of the body, with the heels as close to the buttocks as you can. Roll the shoulders and open and tuck the chin in. Inhale, you're going to lift the pelvis up. Exhale, release, bring the arms behind you. Inhale, return the arms. Exhale, lower down. So let's repeat that. Inhale, lift the pelvis. Exhale, arms fall back. Inhaling, bringing the arms back to the ground, vertebra by vertebra. Release as you come down. One more time. Your own breath. And now on your next breath, you're going to inhale, bring your knees into the chest. Place your arms around the legs. Lift the head up. And feel your internal point of power. The nervous system gets strongly boosted by the yoga practice. In fact, all systems work. The endocrine system is recalibrated. The immune system is boosted. The circulatory, lymphatic, everything starts to move. Now, inhale, hold. Let's start to purify the body as you exhale. Release the head down. Extend the legs up. Inhale, bring the arms interlaced above the head. And exhale, let's just keep them behind us for a moment. We're going to stay here. Body may tremor a little bit, and that's actually quite welcome as the nervous system resets. Release the hands. And see if you can find a place of surrender. So there's stuff going on here. This isn't easy. The nervous system is working. You may be shaking, definitely thinking about something else you could be doing, but you can't escape. Just like the circumstances of the here and the now. So let's find our strength, our resilience, our presence, and our fortitude to remain still as everything crumbles, to remain here in the truth of our love, our heart, and our essence. Connect to your breath. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Let's do a few breaths here. This is a beautiful one. Let the fingers lengthen. Keep lengthening. You may be over here, and that's totally fine. You may be over here with your hands underneath the lower back. See where you can find your soft spot, the sweet spot. Now inhale here. Exhale, reach all the way up. One last strengthening here. Exhale, the head back down, bend the knees. And then open the knees and just start to make circles. And let the body of its own natural way, just start to release. And then in the opposite, all the purification is happening. It's just doing it on its own. All our darkness will turn to light in the lyrics. And in the heart of our truth is the light. Now you're going to inhale to center, place the hands down along the floor, the same height as your shoulders, so it's a long line. And then you're going to inhale here, and as you exhale, you're bringing your knees up and over to the right side as you look up and over to the left. Close the eyes and connect to the breath. And then you're going to lift your top leg and let it guide you as you make a little circle and come over. Legs to the other side, gaze in the opposite direction. Stay with your breath. Excuse me. Stay with your breath. So I'm not sure we're synced with music. I put on the next song, A Sense of Symmetry. Inhale, you're going to bring yourself back to center. Place the hands underneath the hips and just start to cycle. Underneath the lower back. And you cycle forward. And then in the opposite direction. And then you bring your right leg over the left leg as follows. You flex both feet, you release your hands, and you take your right hand and you thread it through the eye of the needle. And then you may bring your foot, interlace fingers behind the leg or in front of the shin. The most common complaint of the body is the lower back, because our lower back represents our relationship to security, to survival, to the food we eat, to the homes we live in, to our families, to how we make our livings, to who we identify ourselves to be. Let us reframe that now as you inhale. As you exhale, bring the left knee in and the right knee up so you're opening. You feel the beautiful stretch in the right side of your buttock. For a moment, suspend whoever you think you may be. Whoever you think you have been until now. And just be wholly present. Be here. Willing, open. Unexpected. Release the leg and swap. Left leg comes over. Left arm goes through the eye of the needle. Interlaced fingers come either under the right knee or on top of the right shin. Flex both feet. Our goal is to bring the right knee toward the chest, the left knee up to the ceiling so that we are stretching the left side of the body. Connecting slowly to a place where you don't know who the new you might be. Where you give yourself the freedom to just see what takes place, to just be here as life unfolds, as we are forced to do. Release the feet. First bring down the feet to the ground. If you feel tension in the lower back, you may put a cushion underneath the knees. Otherwise, just stretch the legs out and bring the arms alongside of the body. Let there be space between the thighs and the upper arm and rib cage. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, Let's do this again. Inhale. Just surrendering. This is all we can do, is just purely surrender. You may need a blanket here. Slowly, just letting your body heal, your mind dissolve, and your heart nourish you completely. Gently letting the breath invite the awareness back inside of the room, back inside of your body. As the awareness enters into the body, you can start to move the fingers gently, just the tips, the toes, just the ends. No anticipation of another moment or another movement. Pure presence, watching breath and body as one. And then slowly just beginning to awaken. Letting the ripple of movements from the tips of the fingers and the ends of the toes, let it ripple through the hands and the arms, into the armpits, out through the legs. As you do, you're going to stretch your arms up behind your head, your legs out in front of you. And then gently draw your knees in toward your chest and embrace yourself. And this is something I invite you to do at any time if you're feeling alone, disconnected, isolated. Just give this little hug. In our relaxation, we heal, we surrender, and just connect to the source, to your own self, as you come to lie over on your right side. In a fetal position, just staying here. Feel the ground, feel the comfort, like you're back in the womb. And then gently pushing yourself up to sit. Come to sit in a comfortable cross-legged position, either on your mat, on a meditation cushion, or on a chair or sofa. Close your eyes. The whole world has just become a sacred space, a yoga shala or studio to discover who you are. And as borders dissolve, and we are one, our unified breath is a breath of awakening. Inhale the hands to the heart and exhale. Your breath is your frequency. Your presence is your eternity. And this too shall pass. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. And if there is gratitude here, open into the gratitude, the love, the interconnection, and fall right down into the heart of your truest, essential nature. God bless you. Namaste. And thank you for joining and for sharing in this beautiful collective prayer. Sat Nam.